Spawning in the bottom hand corner of Pylon, we have our red Terran player. We have a South Korean Terran representing Team Liquid. It is Cure. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the Blue Protoss, the Blue Protoss player from the land of the Netherlands representing Shopify Rebellion. It is Harstem. Go. And if you're in the chat, predictions are now open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we are nearing the tail end of the broadcast. I say we're nearing the tail end just because, of course, after this series, we have the upper semis and then the grand final. So we have 2 more matches left after this one. Let's go. The winner of the series faces off against Max Pax in those semis. Again, if you're watching Game 1 and Game 2 between Harstem and Cure, I would appreciate what occurred in those matches. We can assume that Cure is going to be hyper-aggressive coming into Pylon. What I will say that Harstem has been enjoying these more Twilight Council charge-heavy openers instead. It is a very safe way to play, and I feel like, especially on Pylon, there's more reason to try to even blindly open up charge as well. We'll see if Harstem goes for it again. We'll see if he feels the need to. Go. As we have our initial economic opener, ranks expand out of Cure, single gas. So going for the faster economy. From here, we can go into a tech lab, factory, into add-on swap into Cyclone, or we can even try to go into early Marauder production if we had a probe scout. But Harstem, he is not scouting. He scouts for proxies, but he does not send a probe across the map, so he does not know how aggressive or how economic Cure is opening up. As Cure, he's scouting for a proxy gateway. Scout does check. From here, Harstem is going to be taking up. Twilight Council's on the way. Does go for his Twilight Council. We'll see if he goes into charge or blink. Curious to see what he goes for. And so now we're just slowing things down. We have that add-on swap into Cyclone. Here we can go into drop play. Interesting that we actually got the ranks right on the add-on, so we're not going for a swap. At least we're not set up for that. So we can go for earlier stim. Okay. So Cyclone, no tank follow-up either. At least not yet. Just bringing the tech lab. Harstem straight away going for charge, as we assumed. If you remember at the start of the series, we spoke about how Harstem is very fond of going into charge, specifically against players where he feels like they're going to be aggressive. We spoke about how this is ideal. This is ideal against like a tank-based all-in early on. So Harstem playing very safe in a sense because he does rush straight into the third, which is crazy. Let's go. It's a fast third base. Rushing to charge lots. And we'll see if he's going to be able to gather up enough forces in time to defend against that stim timing. Remember, early stim from Cure, and Harstem scouted it. He knows. Harstem, he saw the ranks on the tech lab. Harstem, he does defend, does deflect. Temple Archives on the way, working towards Storm. So again, charge into Storm. And it's going to be a very close timing. It's going to be very clutch. As Stim is still halfway done. But I believe Cure, he will hit before Storm is done. Before Storm is going to actually impact this, come into play. He saw the tech, but he's not exactly aware of what was researched. Unless Harstem went into charge earlier in this series, I don't know if Kira's going to be expecting that, but here he comes. Let's go. Yeah, Stim will finish. We'll finish up as the fight commences. Temple Archives is done. Here comes Kira. The boys have been pulled. The boys have been pulled. It is that 2-base all in. Kira does push forward. The boys are seen. We have an Archon morphing in. Okay. And we got some force fields as well. Sentry is ready. Nice force fields. Kira, he plays it safe. Plays it safe, does pull back. This does buy some time. But Kira's getting on top of the gateways. Gateways are going to be going down. This is going to slow down the production. There are only 4 gates. Going to be down to 2. Harstem, ooh, does catch a reinforcing tank. Not bad. Here comes in from behind. Collapses on top of the tanks as well. Gets one, but the other 2, oh, they stand strong. Yeah, massive tank shots going up. Harstem, he cannot engage. And Harstem, he may just lose everything here. The gateways. He's catching reinforcements. Again, this position here is just brutal. 2 tanks in a bunker. And Harstem, he will lose the natural. He'll lose the natural base. He'll lose the mineral line as well. Breaking these Archons is not going to be easy. Kira's going for it. Setting up another bunker. The bunker's on the way. Another tank is on the way as well. And that might just be the nail in the coffin. As the 3rd tank has arrived. Sorry, a 4th. Jesus. Getting up to 4 tanks. Getting caught on siege. And one of them caught on siege for a moment there, but the tank boys are brutal. Stalkers go down. And GG gets called. GG gets called. Harstem, he is going to fall. And Kira, he will take the series 2-1, advancing on to the semis. GG. Whew, GG, well played. Kira, he will claim the series. Impressive results here out of Harstem, as again, he took down Lemon and he took a map off of Kira as well. Very impressive. Again, I don't know what happened in game 1 or game 2. I would expect more of the same. Like Harstem, he's been known for going for these charge-based openers to shut down these all-ins, but Harstem, he was not able to spot this ahead of time. We saw that ideally he wanted to work towards Storm, but this hit pre-Storm as well, and these all-ins do hit different. They do hit faster on Pylon as well, so Harstem wasn't quite able to defend. He was doing a great job when it came to catching reinforcements. I was very impressed by his army movements, coming in from behind, catching a tank, catching out some Marines as well, but he could not stop the army from sieging up in front of the production. GG. GG. With that, we have our semis. Let's go.